Not all Indians walked the Trail of Tears. Those that remained in the Southeast were taken as slaves and reclassified.
1808, they stopped importing new African slaves. 1830, Indian Removal Act. The biggest dramatic increases of the slave population is after the 1830s. Well, not all Indians were forced on the Trail of Tears, and some were not forced on the Trail of Tears, but taken as prisoners of war and placed on concentration camps, i.e. plantations. Oh, guys, you do realize that the white settlers had only colonized the South for about 20 or 30 years before they had to give up slavery. Indian Removal Act is 1830. The South, the Southeast, my ancestral homeland, Alabama, Georgia, we got kicked out of there in 1830. Guess when the Civil War ended? 1865. Them white settlers kicked us out, kept some of us, forced us into slavery on our own land, and got to the bag, ran up the numbers for about 20 years until 1865 when the Civil War ends and all the slaves are free. And then after that time, we start to see all the lynching and the terrorism and the rise of the KKK. They wasn't even doing shit like that during the peak of slavery. They did it after. Why? Because we know how insecure white boys can get. And imagine how insecure them white boys got when they finally kicked our savage Indian out of our own land in the 1830s, kept some of us as slaves, making us work for free. And then the North gets jealous, says, hey, we want a piece of the action. Oh, y'all want to succeed? Nah, we gonna free your slaves, have them fight for us. We gonna fuck y'all up. And guess what? Afterwards, those black folks who are now recently free, living in their ancestral homeland of the Southeast, oh Lord, they get into the bag. They're the most skilled people. They're the most talented people. They know the land. They're making inventions. They're making Black Wall Streets all across the United States.